Hello and welcome to another fantastic episode of Luigi's Mansion. I'm Asa3883 and welcome to Luigi's Mansion Part 5. I'll think of a name for it later. So yeah, you'll just probably have to wait for that. In this episode, we will continue to go into Area 3 and fight two of my favorite ghosts, Henry and Orville. They're very fun and they are twins, and I like fighting ghosts that there's two of because that's cool. Twice the power, twice the difficulty. That's totally how I think of it, so yeah, I'll be happy with it. So I'm going to check my Game Boy Horror, and it shows that I've conquered Nana, so I have the key to Henry and Orville. Their room is not down, but upstairs, right there on the bottom left. So as you can see, I must now adjourn to that location. So once you get close to the door, okay, but a fun thing you can do first is you can go into study Neville's room. You can read something actually that could possibly help you locate and capture Henry and Orville, the twins. Once you tap the bookcase, not below it, Book of Miracles. I don't want to read it. The one I want to read is right over here. Neville's yeah, I cannot speak. Hahaha. They really seem like they can be in certain scenarios. As it's just revealed, you just use your vacuum, you can get attention from them by sucking on the crates that they reside in. See, this guy's so cool, I'm going to let you actually see. These guys are so fun to fight, I'm going to actually let you see me opening the door. How lucky do you feel? You feel very lucky. Once you enter the room, there is a Speedy Spirit here on the right, on top of the bunk bed. And just to be sure, I'm gonna try very hard to make sure I capture this ghost very easily. Not like I've had difficulties yet, but well, let's just ignore what I just said. Anyway, tap the bunk bed, and shine your light to capture the Speedy Spirit. Now, if you're smart, and not me in this case, you want to not pull the money out of the bed bunk area, because you can just climb up and get it yourself. Be smart. Don't be like me right there. It's not what the cool people do. I apologize. Now, to summon Henry and Orville, you pull out your poltergeist and spin those blue and pink helicopters any way you want. Counterclockwise or counterclockwise. I find it funny how their names are Henry and Orville. Orville being a Wright brother name, with helicopters, two of them. Flight, Orville. Do you guys see the pattern that I see? That sound disturbed me when I was younger. Now, as I said before, just pull out your poltergeist and try to suck up the boxes. If they move, one of them is inside. Then you must thrust it to open it. They will say, "Not bad, mister," and the other one will call you a cheater because, well, essentially you kind of are a cheater. Like, let's not kid around, you kind of are. And now you have to suck them up. I personally like to go for... This one is Henry, the one on the ground, so you can't actually, when you're trying to suck up the other one, the car will run over you or harm you. So please go, please recommend going for the one on the ground first. You can do the other one completely if you want, but that's just how I roll. But as you can see how Orville is dropping the pearls implies that Orville is the one that matters in terms of ranking for the portraits. And you get a red containment box, as I said in an earlier episode. That contains something special belonging to someone important. It's Boris, und be afraid, a German boo. German boos are so sweet. Sweet as in cool, not kind. Those boos are mean. Boos are really mean. Yes, the E.Gadd does tell the truth. When you want to capture a boo and it goes into the hallway, just move in the opposite direction that he goes, and you can actually... That's a bit of a technique to send the boo into the room you want. It, like 99% of the time, works. Unless the boo is a real troll, you're probably gonna get it in. So, as you can see, I have four of Mario's items. The last one is an item that Luigi is wearing right now. There's two of them. I'll give you that hint, and that hint alone. If you can figure it out before I get to it. write a comment. I suppose it's up to you, really. Ooh, a heart. Want a heart. Now, you're probably wondering how earlier in the last video I got Nana on the right, but I ignored the room on the left, right next to Nana's room. You are very correct. I ignored Aunt Petunia. She is a fairly easy portrait ghost, but I didn't really want to fight her at the moment, because I just don't see the point at the moment. I wanted to go after Henry and Orville, because Henry and Orville are amazing. So what you really want to do is you want to open the door. See how, remember Nana's prank? I read the book describing it. Ice and Petunia don't go together. So once you put some ice, blow some ice on her, she'll sneeze and she's vulnerable for capture. Once you capture her, you can take a bath. I'm kidding. You're trying to find Mario. You can't relax. Even for a moment. Don't try it. And I can't get the pearl. The one pearl that I couldn't get. I'm so sorry, guys. I couldn't get the pearl. Don't hate me for this. You know, go for it. I'm sorry. Once you've opened the chest and got your key, you may now go to another ghost that is quite interesting for me. He likes billiards. His name is Slim Bankshot. Once you fight him, you can get closer to Mario's item. And the real cool people can ice anything in the way. You don't have to dodge further. So now you're gonna probably want to head to the Slim Bankshot's room, which is right next to Melody's, except instead of going up and in the middle of the hallway when it's facing horizontally, you go down. Which is right here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. There's a Speedy Spirit on the right, and let's see how let's see. Darn it. To be honest, I skipped a little footage because it's just 2 minutes of me trying to capture him because I've shined the light too late. So yeah, sorry about that. I didn't want to waste you guys' time. I was gonna originally put a caption with text, but my computer had a difficulty with that in terms of handling it. So I'll just tell you, it would just waste 2 to 3 minutes. So I'll just capture him. Speedy Spirit and Slim Bankshot. Hope you feel better that you haven't wasted 3 minutes on this video, because I have changed that so you didn't have to watch this pointless Speedy Spirit running. You should be happy! Now you try to capture Slim. I find Slim very hard because he runs so fast in such fickle directions, especially keep in mind that he's hidden mansion, so he's even faster and harder to capture. But as I just proved, if you do it the right way, which corner is preferable for me, in the corner, you can do it. So, you should feel happy that the possibility is there. You should feel very happy. So the boo wants to kill you. I can see that because you want to capture him. I love how they just... Oh, you're crying. Not too bad. You must be mine! I don't want to be crying that I didn't capture you, so... Yep. Once I save another boo, I can turbo hump the chest and get, ooh, a diamond. This room is not... This actually room where I am right now is not optional. It was optional to turn the light on by capturing Slim. Slim is not a mandatory ghost. Proof being the chest and the diamond you obtain from it. But still, that's a very high reward, don't you think? You're welcome, guys. You win a diamond for capturing a billiards player. Now, this is the projection room. In this room, it's similar to the room where you get the fire element in the second area right up on the right of Madame Clairvoyant's room. Don't stick with that. I don't know what I'm doing. Right there. So once you tap the projector on the right spot, my favorite ghost, the grabbing ghosts, are in this room. Don't let them get you. I use the ice to help reveal them, by the way. I gotta be careful, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna capture you! Yeah. Don't hurt me. Oh dear. I'm getting him. I can't let him capture me right now. I want to have my health. I don't want to be strangled. I don't like hugs or strangling. Especially in this form. Don't hurt me, please. Don't get me. I'm innocent. You're guilty. Oh dear. No, no. No. Sweet, I got them both. Feel pretty happy now. And there's Mario's final item. I know my clue was so hard because it's two things that you're wearing. Hint on wearing. It can only be two things on you right now that I can see at this current moment. So, let's see if you got the hint right. But first, let's clean the vacuum with some shampoo. It's hilarious. You guys think it's funny, right? Even more information? Yep. You told us. Going backwards. Be smart. And now, glove. That was the item, guys. Now you actually have all 5 of Mario's items. You may now go to a fun ghost, Madame Clairvoyant. She is, of course, down this hall to the... Go down this hall to the right, near the basement room. But now you actually talk to her, and she will analyze all your items and give you some advice of what she believes is happening because of it. Keep in mind, this is also the room where you captured the second mouse, which is kind of cool. Mario's gloves, too. He's sweating because... Wait a minute, in the picture... Earlier in the game, when we saw the picture of Mario, of him being in the portrait, how did we see his hand, or his glove, and hat out here if it's in the painting? Did he just, like, take it off and give it to you, then go back in the painting, then take it back? These are questions you should ponder. Well, Mario's not alive, but not dead. I like how she apologizes for kind of like going, hey. Does the clue speak to everyone? Apparently Mario hasn't changed shoes since 1981. As of right now, in this time era, that's 20 years. Darn, Mario. Nostalgia, I respect that, but for God's sakes. Where is he being held? Oh. Come on, you stupid orb. Yeah, yes. Fine, I'll give you more of his items. His letter. Licensed letter reader. Look out for booze, Luigi. I can see that. I think Mario deserves to write a book. What do you seek, Madame Clairvoyant? What do you seek? I seek. Oh dear, King Boo. King Boo! The king of all boos, as you can tell by the name. Well, yeah, I would assume so. We saw him through at one other time in the game. Or technically twice, if you paid attention on the second time. It's in when you're looking at Mario. Stars! Astronomy! Stars are so sweet and so cool and so... Bottom right corner. Awesome! Stars! My happiness is returned. With even more might, because there's stars! Stars! Yes, they do. Gather numbers. They go stronger. Can't wait for this area boss. Which he will be all about in my next video, guys. Give me a hint. He's very annoying. But I have an idea of how to beat him quicker. I like how she said adds drama. As if Mars had someone just washed it! I like how she does that. Adding more drama. You see Mario? Don't lie to me. Oh, what? Bowser, WTF? There's theories that Bowser is not alive, but just a reincarnation that King Boo's brought upon, or Bowser died in Super Mario 64. There's a few theories, but... And there's also a theory that's saying King Boo... Well, King Boo hasn't really fought with Mario or Luigi until he fights Mario 2 years later in Mario Sunshine, but as of this moment, it's not confirmed with Bowser, or King Boo specifically. But it does make a good arch enemy for Luigi, so I'm for it. I'm all for it. King Boo is cool. Boos in general, I think, are a cool enemy. They're so simplistic. Like here. Hi, hey, I'm Luigi. Fine, I'll be Luigi. Has Boo in it, so I scare people. And I make people cry. Do I make you guys cry? Sweet. Watering the plants. Sigh. I'll do that later. Now, once you hump the chest again, because that's what the cool people do, and everybody else who ever plays this game should do it. Because why not? You can now go fight. Go in the Safari Room right prior to Blue Losses, but for that you need a certain element to bypass it. You need water. And to be sure of one thing, I want to check something. Good, I've watered the plant, which, as I said before, that plant is very important to water, because later you get something very valuable, and you want it to gold rank this whole game. You really want it, you need it, and it's good to have. So once you exit through that door, you can go get some... Actually, no, wait. Water is not what you need. I'm sorry, I'm incorrect. What you really need is ice. Once you get ice, you can go capture and not get hit by a bat just now. Once you get ice, you can use it to bypass the Safari Room, because, as I've said before, it's a rock, paper, scissors effect. So if you need ice, what power will you be conflicted with? Water. If you have any questions about the rock, paper, scissors effect, or anything along those lines, feel free to ask in the comments below, if you want to. I also take requests for questions to be answered, if you guys are curious at all. Anyway, don't suck those up. They will blow up, and your poltergeist will explode, and you will be on fire, and your hat will be burning. And since this is Hidden Mansion, that's so much worse of an idea, because your health will deplete, and you'll lose a lot more coins. Do you really want that? I don't think you do. So once you enter the Safari Room, you can find... This is it, guys. The last room for the cheese. The 5th location for the cheese. It's right here. So once you select on it, you suck on the mouse and get your money! Money makes the world go round in this game. And nothing else. So once you capture your money, you suck on the 3 heads. And a blue twirler with a water barrier protecting its heart is your enemy. Once you capture him, you will fight another one and some garbage can ghosts. And then, once that's done, you are free to fight the Area 3 boss. But yeah, all you need to do now is capture some garbage can ghosts. They must die. They litter. Littering is so cool in this game, but not anywhere else. I'm totally justified in saying that. Capture him. He reminds me of a monkey in a garbage can. He must be captured. You too. You're not innocent here. You're littering. Now you can have a clear room to capture the Boo. Kind of interesting how Boos hide only in the light. Yet Boos are ghosts as anything else. I would expect myself not to get hit like that. But yeah, right now he's trapped in the bottom right corner and he can't bypass anything. So therefore, any ghost you capture that is in the corner that can't move anymore, you just keep sucking at them. They can't teleport anywhere if there's nowhere to go. Using that technique that E.Gadd said, of moving the direction you don't want it to go. I recall it back in this room. And I can capture him. Alright, now I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really do. I'm sorry if I haven't been the most enthusiastic. I'm a little tired, but I'm trying, so. I've been as enthusiastic as I can think of. Seriously, this is as much as I can go right now, so please be proud of it. Anyway, once you hump the chest, you are now free to fight Boolossus. Join me in my next video where I finally take on Boolossus and actually water some plants. I know, I should. Like, I don't want him to die. Just don't want it right now. I'm not going there without 100% heart. So, join me for my next video. This is AZ3883 on Let's Play Luigi's Mansion Part 5. Enjoy Part 6 when I fight Boolossus. Finally take on my arch enemy. Now have a pleasant day and a pleasant night. Be sure to have your vacuum with you.